Hello BTS lovers! Taehyung suddenly disappeared from the music scene while Jungkook, in an emotional interview, admitted to crying over the decision? Is there something bigger happening behind the scenes of the K-pop industry that never truly rests? This shocking statement did not come from gossip media or fan rumors, but directly from the main source, BTS's Jungkook. In an exclusive interview recently released by South Korean media, the Golden Magne revealed that he was not only surprised but also cried when he learned of Taehyung's decision to distance himself from his music activities. "I really cried. I didn't expect him to go this far," Jungkook said with a heavy tone clearly captured in the audio documentation. This news instantly shook the global ARMY community. Understandably so. Taehyung is known as one of the artistic pillars of BTS, with a distinctive vocal identity and irreplaceable creative contributions to various group and solo projects. The decision to step away from a music career is no small matter, especially for someone as influential as him. Taehyung, who is currently serving his military duty, has indeed appeared more reserved lately. But no one anticipated that he had been considering stepping away from the very world that elevated his name. An internal source from the label stated that this decision was not made impulsively. This has been a subject of personal discussion over the past few months. He, Taehyung, feels emotionally and mentally exhausted, said a staff member who requested anonymity. Even more surprising, the source also mentioned that Taehyung had directly conveyed this to Jungkook before finally deciding to take the step. This was the moment Jungkook described as one of the heaviest conversations of his life. "I didn't know what to say. We all knew it was hard, but when Taehyung said he wanted to step away from music, I was shattered." Jungkook continued in the now viral interview. Armies around the world reacted with a range of emotions, from sadness, confusion, to anger over the pressures of an industry that often sacrifices the mental health of its idols. Hashtags like #ProtectTaehyung and #StayStrongJungkook immediately trended across various social media platforms within hours of the news release. According to experts in the Korean entertainment industry, Taehyung's move may reflect the extreme pressure experienced by K-pop stars behind the glamorous stage. This isn't the first case of a major artist admitting exhaustion and stepping away from the entertainment world. But when it happens to a BTS member, the global impact is far greater, said Professor Kim Yoon-suk, a Korean pop culture expert from Yonsei University. HYB labels, the agency, has yet to release an official statement regarding Taehyung's decision. However, their internal spokesperson stated that all personal decisions of our artists are supported with full respect for their well-being. Nevertheless, many are questioning why the agency hasn't been more transparent or provided signals to the public beforehand about this possibility. Meanwhile, Jungkook also shared that he is currently in an emotionally difficult situation. "Taehyung is someone I've always admired. We're not just colleagues, we're brothers. It felt empty hearing him talk about stepping away from music," he said. Speculations have started to surface about whether Taehyung's decision will affect BTS's plans for a post-military comeback. But so far, there has been no confirmation on whether his move is permanent or only temporary. Fans continue to speculate. Some suspect personal pressure or past trauma, yet to be revealed, may be a contributing factor in his decision. Others suspect internal conflict that remains tightly sealed by the parties involved. Regardless of the speculation, one thing is clear: Taehyung's decision has created massive waves among fans and within the industry. Especially with Jungkook's emotional confession, the public now realizes just how deep the bond between BTS members is and how heavy the burden they carry behind the scenes. In the coming days, the public awaits official clarification from either Taehyung or HYB. But as of now, the situation remains shrouded in mystery. Armies wait anxiously and hopefully. Is this the beginning of a major shift in BTS's dynamics? Or merely a temporary break needed by an artist to heal himself? Time will tell. But one thing is certain: Jungkook's tears were not ordinary tears. They are symbols of loss, love, and perhaps helplessness in a world that too often forgets idols are human too. However, amid the emotional shock caused by this news, a major question should disturb all of our minds. Are we truly witnessing an authentic reality, or is this merely a narrative designed to stir public emotion? In this era of fluid and blurred information boundaries, the public can no longer remain passive consumers of news presented dramatically. Is it true that Taehyung is distancing himself from music? Is Jungkook's confession about his tears an honest expression? Or could it be part of a larger and more subtle media communication strategy? Haven't we seen how the entertainment industry, on a global scale, often takes advantage of emotional moments to create massive audience engagement? It must be emphasized that the information we present, though sourced from popular media such as TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and several Korean news outlets, still requires thorough verification. These platforms are widely known as fast news spreaders, yet they are also vulnerable to misinformation and one-sided framing. So, has our reaction as viewers been accompanied by a proportionally critical attitude? It is very possible that the emotions we feel when reading or watching this news are the result of a narrative construct deliberately designed to touch our most sensitive points: sadness, empathy, fear of loss, even anger toward a system that pressures our idols. But let's reflect once again. Is this a reflection of reality? Or is this the result of media design that prioritizes sensationalism for clicks, views, and trending topics? Another question worth asking is, are the sources we refer to truly credible? How many of us verify video clips, statement quotes, or social media posts before resharing them? In situations like this, the role of the audience as information filters becomes crucial. We can no longer just believe something because a narrative sounds touching or goes viral. Therefore, we invite you, the concerned readers and fans, not only to be moved by the content of the news, but also to actively evaluate: what is the motivation behind this coverage? Who benefits? And is there concrete evidence supporting these claims? Let's not just be consumers of emotion. Be intelligent questioners who not only accept narratives, but also challenge them. The media world today demands us to be more skeptical, more reflective, and more aware of potential manipulation in the presentation of information. We do not claim that this news is entirely true or completely false. We present what is spread in the public sphere, and we leave it to you to assess it critically. Don't believe right away. Check it. Ask questions. And most importantly, think. Because in this flood of information, the ability to not immediately believe is the most essential form of self-defense.